Now it's put in front again. Bounces around and banged out. It's in the goal mouth. And still loose. The puck goes back to the net. Brent Sutter gets all tied up here. Starts to throw the fists at Chris King. So they get a play stoppage after the Rangers had come very close to tying the game. Linesman Murphy and Hire now pulling Brent Sutter and Chris King apart. Now the two teams right in the mood of the typical Islander-Ranger matchup. The game tied 1-1 as the puck is dumped in. Richter gets a hit, and there's going to be a penalty. This will draw a crowd. Vukota ran into Richter. Everybody except Richter and Healy ends up in that little corner of the ice.
It's hard to say whether it was one of the Rangers that bounced Mick Vukota into the goaltender. Has a grip on him. Mick heads in. Looked as though he was going to put the brakes on. I think he intended to make it look that way. He knew Hardy was on top of him. Thought he would get away with one. Get a free shot at the goaltender, possibly.
Around the boards and out of the zone. David Volek moves into the center ice area. Takes a hard hit from Turcotte.
There's Randy Wood. There's Bernie Nichols. Woo, I guess. A little chop.
Over to Fitzgerald and put it on target. A rebound, and Richter is able to make the save there. Held the puck outside the goal post. Gets a face-off. Boy, Nichols took advantage of Fitzgerald. Just flattened him. And you see the ensuing confrontation. It's a different Bernie Nichols, isn't it?
I thought the whistle had blown. Fitzgerald was standing there, and all of a sudden he went over like as if someone had shot him. Of course, the old ploy, sometimes it has happened in the past, players will do that knowing they can knock the guy over, and then they act like they're mad, like they were doing it in retaliation to something. Watch in front of the net. The Islanders with some scoring chances here, some shots from angles. There's 14. Watch Tommy Fitzgerald. Now the play is over. Oh, I see. He tried to knock the puck loose, but look at Fitzgerald isn't looking when Nichols come up behind him and knocked him over.
And Nichols draws 2 minutes for roughing. Omelette got it loose, and Ty Domi jumps it down into the Islander zone. Vukota caught him with a shoulder. Ty, who's had 3 shots on goal this season, didn't have a shot in the first period. Now he's over-pawing at Vukota here on the right side, moves away from him. Funny how all the concentration is on those two when they're out on the ice. Puck played down into the Islander zone.
I almost get the feeling that Domi wants to go with Vukota, and Vukota wants to try and be a hockey player.
Mick just frees up the puck here. Derek King walks in on goal. He scores!
Given an assist to Mick Vukota, whether he gets one for real or not, but he deserves it. Gets back up, goes to the corner. Watch the head of Baumgartner. What an elbow, and guess who's the closest person to that action? The referee standing just out of your picture to the left. Baumgartner's incensed. He doesn't want to take a penalty. Good for you, Ken Baumgartner. No retaliation, but wow.
But your final score is the New York Islanders 6, the New York Rangers 4.